With the name of Almighty One God, who is most merciful and most compassionate. May be peace, greeting, and mercy of Almighty One God on all of you. We are learning Al Quran, the last revelation more than 1400 years ago. And there is not a single change in any word, sentence in this Quran because God Himself is protecting it. So we start it today. We are discussing AlDuha. AlDuha means in English early hours. So this chapter was revealed during the early period of Makkah when the revelation was suspended for a time in the initial stage of prophethood due to the fact that Muhammad, peace be upon him, was not yet accustomed to bearing the intensity of revelation. The major issue, divine laws and guidance in this chapter are good news to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that the later period will be better for him than the earlier. The theme of this surah is to console the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his object is to remove his anxiety and distress, which was caused by suspension of revelation. The Prophet is reassured, your Rabb means God has not forsaken you, nor is displeased with you. Then he is given the good news that the hardships that he was experiencing in the initial stages of his mission will not last long, and the later period of life for him will be better than the former. Before long, Allah will bless him so abundantly that he will be well pleased. This is one of the express prophecies of the Quran which provide literally true later on. When this statement was made, there seems not to be the remotest chance that the helpless and powerless man who had come out to wage a war against ignorance and paganism would ever achieve such wonderful success. The Prophet, peace be upon him, is then told, what made you think that your Rabb means God has forsaken you and that he is displeased with you, whereas the fact is that he has been good to you with kindness after kindness, even ever since the day of your birth. You were born as an orphan. He made the best arrangements for your upbringing and care. You were unaware of the right way. He showed you the right way. You were indigent. He made you rich. All this shows that you have been favored by him from the very beginning, and his grace and bounty has been constantly focused on you. These are the similar words which Allah said to console Prophet Moses, when he was sent to Pharaoh, as described in Surah Taha, verse 37 to 42. We have been looking after you with kindness ever since your birth. Therefore, you should be satisfied that you will not be left alone in this dreadful mission. Our bounty will constantly be with you. So now we start reciting the surah chapter. By the morning daylight, and by the night when it grows dark and still, your Rabb has neither forsaken you, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, nor is he displeased with you. Certainly, the later life shall be better for you than the earlier. Soon your Rabb shall grant you something with which you will be well pleased. Did he not find you an orphan and gave you shelter? Did he not find you lost, in bracket, unaware of the faith, the Quran and the prophethood, and gave you guidance? Did he not find you poor and made you self-sufficient? Therefore, don't treat the orphan with harshness and do not chide away the beggar, and speak gratefully about the bounty of your Rabb. So, my friend, these are the verses 1 to 11. And it describes the good news to Muhammad, peace be upon him, that the later period will be better for him than the earlier. Please keep watching my channel, Dr. Abu Abdullah.